Good day, human Latiosites. This is Latios Azubral, and welcome to episode 400 of Let's Play Pokemon Shuffle. I can't believe we actually made it this far, but let's begin. Oh my goodness, we've come a long way in these last 400 episodes. That said, let's go take on the rainy form of Castform. Let's do this. Alright, we are using the Mega Beedrill. We have our power hitters up, and we got a puzzle to start with. Okay. Alright, so let's do, I guess, this. Let's do this. Ooh, Downpour. Nice. Alright. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. And let's go with that. Alright. And we're getting the Mega Evolution off right away. That's kind of nice. Alright, so you are going to do all of that stuff, which kind of sucks, because now Pikachu's not coming through for us, unfortunately. I get a bad feeling about this. Alright, let's do this. We're not getting the Block Smash off, but we can do this, at least get a combo with the Rowlet. Alright. Now, Rowlet is not coming through for us. Really not coming through for us. Okay. This is definitely a situation. Alright. You know what? I need Pikachu to come through. Pikachu's not coming through. Alright, you know what? I can't really do anything about that, can I? So we're gonna beat this thing with 6 moves remaining. I think that's actually the S rank still. We're gonna have a terrible catch rate, but we're still going to have our victory. Now the question is, can we get the capture at the almost minimal catch rate? So base 10% up to 19%. So honestly, if we could do better, that would definitely help the catch rate significantly, especially because you're going to break out. So 38%, no super... No, we're getting the super catch power! Okay! Up to 68%. I really have no reason not to go for it, other than, you know, I think we S-ranked it. But that's okay, 68%. And we're catching it. There we go! That's what I'm talking about! Episode 400 luck coming through. Alright! So it has an attack power of 60, the water typing, and the ability Downpour. With that, we have S rank captured, the rainy form of Castform. Okay, so next up we've got Pignite. Alright, so we can do this a few ways. Alright, we can go T-Tar or Camerupt. You know, let's go T-Tar, just because a little more combo potential happening. Alright, let's +5 it, and let's go. Alright, we have 15 moves to do this. We need to do this within 7 or 8. Well, we need 7 remaining, which means we have 13 moves. Alright, like, Greninja coming through right there. That's kind of nice. Unfortunately, it's not nearly enough. This thing is a little bulkier than I want it to be, but you know what? That's okay. Let's do this. That is not what I wanted, but Greninja, come through. Alright, unfortunately Greninja's not coming through for us. Alright, you know what? Speaking of heavy hitters... Okay, got that Whirlpool thing happening, that's kinda nice. Unfortunately Greninja's not coming through for us here. Alright, well... T-Tar's definitely not coming through for us here. Okay, I needed Greninja to come through there. Okay, you know what? Now we actually need the Mega Evolution, like, now. Alright, that gives us, I think, 3 more moves to get the S rank. And we barely have half of its health taken care of. Okay. This is a problem. Alright, we need the Mega Evolution first, and then maybe we can get things happening from there. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this, this, and this. That's not good. So now we're out of moves. This is our last move for the S rank then. There's no good way to do this. Let's do this, this, and that's pretty much it. No S rank. Oh. Doesn't even matter. Greninja's gonna finish this thing off. That was not good. Alright, so we're gonna beat this thing at least. Even though we didn't quite get the S rank there. Would have been nice if Greninja could have come through. Disruption Delay probably would have been useful there, but, you know. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, I guess? I don't know. Either way, we're gonna beat this, so we're gonna get the A rank. We can always try this again. Of course, next up is going to be Drowsy. We'll get to that once we take care of Pig Knight. Perhaps we'd be better off with Camerupt then, as the Mega, because it might Mega Evolve a little bit faster for us, and that might work out a bit better, perhaps. So let's do this. Alright, we have 15 moves to do this. Of course, we basically need to beat this thing with 7 remaining. Alright, so let's do this. Greninja is coming through for us so far, but that has no relevance in terms of the future, so let's do this. Get the Power 4 and closer to the Mega Evolution. Greninja is coming through in the Swarm matches, but of course, Oshawott and Pig Knight are being added here. Okay. This is a problem. Alright, fortunately Greninja is coming through for us this time, so that is kinda nice. Problem is, not nearly enough. Alright, so we need... to get the Mega Evolution. Alright, so there's the Mega on Camerupt. Now... let's do this. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do... I think that's got it. Because now we can finish this off with Greninja. There we go. And that's our S rank. So, I don't think Camerupt needed to Mega Evolve there. I think we just had better RNG this time than last time. Either that or I just played it better. Either way, we got the S rank. We got Greninja set up, and that kind of did it. So, basically, hitting this heavy hitter with heavy hitters is probably the way to go. So, next up, we've got Drowsy! You know what, we can do this with our old friend Gengar, possibly. Perhaps, there's a chance. I don't know. Or we could try it with Heracross, maybe. You know, let's try it with Gengar. Let's add 5, and let's make this happen. Alright. Now, we do have Zoroark, and we have Hoopa. Both are combo helpers, I suppose. They, I did skill swap Hoopa over to Typeless Combo not too long ago. So maybe that'll help us out with combos, perhaps? I don't really know. We do have Zoroark, of course, with the Dark types. Not exactly going to help us with Gengar in terms of the combos, but at least we can boost the Zoroark and the Hoopa here. So that's kind of nice. The Typeless combo would be better, I guess, to trigger than the Sinister Power overall. But once again, it's kind of nice to have both just in case. So let's do this. That didn't work out for us, so you know what? Let's not get fancy. Let's just get the Sinister Power off because we can. Typeless combo is good, but once again, Sinister Power is good enough. Alright, so we can... I think the only way we're going to get a combo is if we do it with Gengar. We have to use Zoroark, so we're not going to get the Sinister Power, but we don't need it anyway, let's be honest. This is basically just a big combo stage. A lot of breakable rocks here, but ultimately, I mean, they're breakable rocks, so they break. So the combos themselves take care of them, which isn't too big of a problem. So there we go. With that, we are S-ranking Drowsy. Alright, so next up we've got Crobat. Alright, Crobat is here, and I guess we go Camerupt? Alright. And, I mean, hopefully there aren't a lot of blocks. I mean, I could bring Golurk to take care of that, but I kind of would rather have Deoxys in here, making things happen. Although I guess we can bring both, but then a Psychic type would probably be more helpful in that scenario. Mega Boost isn't going to do anything for us in any scenario, so alright. Too bad we don't have any real heavy hitters that can do well against Poison. And by heavy hitters, I mean Unity Power, Shot Out, or... I know there are Shot Out users that could be useful here, but I just don't have any at the moment that are particularly invested. So, this is going to be a tough stage, but let's see what we can do. Alright, we have 15 moves, which means we need 7 remaining. We are getting the Mega Evolution right away. Let's see what we can do here. I don't see a real combo off the bat, unfortunately. I think the way to go is to just go for Camerupt here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. This way we'll get another Camerupt here to get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay, now the closest thing we have to a heavy hitter here is Mewtwo. Alright, we do have the Disruption delay up, which is kind of nice, so we can at least get rid of some more stuff. We can do this, we can get rid of this, we can get rid of this. Now there's 4 Mewtwo to go for at the top here, which hits kind of hard, I guess, more or less. Alright, so let's do this. This way we can get through this stuff. Alright, now let's get this. We can do this, and I didn't get to the other camera up in time, but that's okay. There are no 4 Deoxys to go for, unfortunately. So you know what, let's do this. Let's get that, and let's get this. because we're just making the combos happen here. That's what it comes down to. Get Mewtwo and the Necrozma there. Now, I would really like it if we can get a combo, but I don't think that's going to happen, so, you know what, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna regret that, but you know what, that's life. Let's do this, let's do this. That was a mistake. Mistakes were clearly made. The Oxus never seems to come through for me when I need it, unfortunately. And the disruption delay is now over, which means we need to beat this thing pronto. Alright, we needed that camera up. Let's do this, let's do this. And I believe that'll make this our last move before the disruption delay, but before the S rank is gone, I think. I could be wrong. Alright, either way, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And that'll finish it off. Alright. I believe that gives us the S rank. I think. I would really hate if we missed it by 1. Now we got it. There we go. So with that, we got our S rank on Crobat. Which means next up is going to be Sandslash. Oh my goodness. So, you know what? This is episode 400, so you know what? We're gonna keep on going. So I will be back. Okay, we are back. Now, I actually tried Sandslash itemless, and I didn't quite get an S rank in there, so let's actually, this might be overkill, but let's just do it. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Basically, it's going to be all about Rowlet and about Greninja here. I do have Beedrill in order to help take care of some of these rocks and whatnot. Volcanions here, but not really going to do too much overall compared to the others. Alright, so there's really no good way to set up Greninja here, or Rowlet. There's not even enough Rowlet to even consider setting it up. So it's just bad RNG. Alright, you know what? So we're gonna get the Mega Evolution off now. There's no 4 of a kind to go for at all. So you know what? I'm actually just gonna clear up this stuff. Now we can go for the 4, actually we can't go for 4 Greninjas, they're no longer there. Alright, now we can do this. The Greninja's not coming through for us. That kinda sucks. Let's do this. Might as well get rid of that stuff there. Alright. Alright, Greninja's gonna come through for us there. There's no Rowlet to go for here, unfortunately. Alright, let's do this, and that's gonna finish it off. So I think the Disruption Delay definitely did make it easier there. This time, probably, we definitely wouldn't have without the +5. Disruption Delay let us set up the Rowlet and the Greninja. Probably could have done this if we had something with, like, Rock Shot or something, but I really don't, at least invested. So with that, we got the S rank on Sandslash. Okay, so next up is going to be Hypno. Alright, how do we want to do this? We can try it with, you know what? We have Trevenant. Even though it won't get boosted by the Sinister Power, it can get boosted by the Typhus combo, so we have that going for us at least. And as for a Mega, we could bring a Tapper maybe. Something like T-Tar, I guess, would be, should hopefully work. One way to find out, I suppose. Let's go in on this. Let's do this! Alright, we have 10 moves. We have the +5, which means we need to beat this thing within 10 moves. Alright, let's... Obviously, we have to go for the hoop at the bottom, because that's really the only option we have. We are going to get that typeless combo off, which is kind of nice. Alright. Alright, there's no Trevenant to go for the shot out, unfortunately. We're gonna get the Sinister Power boost. Let's do this, and that's really all I could find to do. Alright, you know what? This is actually bad. We're not gonna get the shot out off, unfortunately. And we're running out of moves. Okay, alright, there's a shot out. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Alright. Might as well get the Sinister Power boost on something, even if it's not going to be on a real boost. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. There we go. It's not too bad. We didn't get too many shot outs off, but, you know. Still T-Tara coming through for us. Sinister Power, typeless combo. We're making this thing work. And with that, we got our S rank on Hypno. Which means we have one more main stage to go, and that is the shiny Xerneas. Alright. I guess we're gonna go with the Steel team, since I really don't know what else to do for this. So... I mean, we could go... Actually, I don't know about Celestial. If we're gonna use a, if we're gonna go for a Complexity -1, which I think we're going to, then Celestial is gonna be pretty much useless. I think. And if we're bringing Aggron, we probably shouldn't need the Registeel to take care of blocks. Dialga should be sufficient. Although it's mostly gonna be for the attack power anyway. So, I guess Metagross will work. So, let's try to make some magic happen here. We're going all in. Hopefully this doesn't blow up in our face. Let's go. Alright, we got 25 moves. We need to beat this thing with 12 remaining, I guess. I think 12. I could be wrong. There's no Aggron to go for. That truly, truly sucks. I see a bunch of Xerneas. Well, not a bunch. I see 3 Xerneas, which I'm assuming there's gonna be more of them. Alright, well... Alright, we're not having a miracle happen here for us, unfortunately. Let's get rid of this stuff, and that. Alright. We're not gonna get a metal combo here happening, unfortunately. So... I mean, we might, if we can get a, we can get an Aggron to fall. Nope. Not happening. Alright. That's kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping there. Okay, well, the question is, if we go for this, if an Aggron doesn't fall, then we lose any combo potential. If it does, then, well, it is what it is. So you know what, I'm just gonna do this. Let's do this, this, and this. We would have gotten the metal combo on Aggron if we did that. That actually hurts. But you know what, that's okay. It's not over yet. We need to get... Alright, I need a 3-match. 5%, come on. Nope, okay. Well... Oh my goodness, this is going pretty badly. Alright, the +5 is pretty much gone at this point, but it's not over yet. really no good combo here. I'm gonna do this. I know there were the Force Ogalio on the left, but it wouldn't have given us a combo with the Metagross. At least not a good enough one. Even if it would have given us the metal combo. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Alright, this whole thing isn't over yet. We do have a metal combo boost here, even though it's not going to be enough for us, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's also no way for us to get a metal combo with the Aggron. In fact, there's no Aggron for us to match anyway right this second. If we can get... I don't know. Yeah, let's do this. Maybe we can get something to match. Alright, now we might actually be in business. Alright, we can do this. Let's get rid of this, let's get rid of this, let's get rid of this. And let's finish this thing off right now. There we go. So, you know what? That was actually easier than the Bacon Bird. So without the +5, we would have just... I mean, we might have still gotten the S rank. The Disruption Delay would have worn off, though. Actually, yeah, it would have, but... 48%, so it's not guaranteed in a Great Ball, but it's 96% in a Great Ball. This is 1 and 2 here. Xerneas, you're staying in the ball. Episode 400 luck. What do you know? There we go. There's an attack power of 80, the fairy typing, and the ability Hyper Drain. With that, we have S rank captured, the shiny Xerneas. And we got a raise max level. That's kind of nice. Congratulations, we cleared all available stages for the upcoming ones. And we unlocked stage 670. Or sorry, we unlocked from 670 S ranks the new expert stage, which is the Deoxys speed form, stage 52 in the expert stages. I do not know what to say about this stage, other than I've heard terrible things about it. I've heard just terrible stories about this stage. So, I don't know what to say, other than, I'm probably gonna have to go all in. Now, there is a way to do this, apparently itemless, if you go for a, if you have, from what I've heard people suggesting, if you have a Litwick that you fully invest in, giving it like 20 raise max levels, and you get it up to level 30, and you go get it, you skill swap it over to Final Effort, and then raise it to skill level 5, then you can wait until the last 10 seconds and just one-hit KO this thing, apparently. But I do not have an invested Litwick. My Litwick is at level 1, it's at skill level 1, and it is not even in, with Final Effort, so it really has no chance. So what I could consider doing is I could just go for a Jewel here, for completionist's sake. So, you know, I don't like doing that, but you know, I think this way we'd be able to at least get done with it. So let's just go all in. Let's see what we're dealing with, and let's do this. Alright, we have 30 seconds. We do have the Mega start up, so, I think we might have to actually go for the Zoroark first, and then, at least, for the sake of, time, then go for the T-Tar immediately. So let's get rid of this stuff, let's get rid of this stuff, let's get rid of this stuff. Let's get rid of this, let's get rid of this, let's get rid of this. Alright, we're running out of time really fast here, though. unfortunately. So we're gonna beat this thing with 9 seconds remaining, which, I mean, it's gonna give us a very low catch rate, especially because it's gonna give us a minimal catch rate, isn't it? Because we added that plus 10 seconds. Yeah, 1%. We need a super catch power, like, badly. I have nothing to lose by Great Balling it, of course, but... 1%. Come on! Ugh. No super catch power. I have nothing to lose by Great Balling it, but 1 in 50. That happened with Superior, I think, but it's never gonna happen again, let's be honest. Yeah. This is never happening. 2%. There's no way. There's really no way that's happening. Yeah, like I said. Alright, come on, Deoxys. You know you want to be caught. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, this is the last Great Ball. Like, it's gonna flee after this one. I know it's not gonna work, but, you know, 1 in 50. 1 in 50. Like I said. Okay, so we have 30 seconds to do this. I added in all the items except for... I didn't add the plus 10 seconds because I, would rather use a Jewel to boost this. Alright, I need the combo to stop, like, right now so I can go for Trevenant. You know what? This isn't working. Alright. I'd rather use a Jewel so it'll at least help the catch rate. So, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Alright, let's Jewel it. Come on, I need a miracle here. I was hoping that we'd have to use another Jewel. I was actually hoping that we wouldn't kill it. Because if we could have actually used the Jewel here, we could have actually boosted the catch rate. Alright. Here we go! 1% again. I mean, 2% is 1 in 50, so it's possible. But it's not likely. We're not getting a super catch power because we're not getting that kind of luck. Come on, Deoxys. 1 in 50. I used the Jewel! Come on. Come on, Deoxys. Come on! Please, please, please stay in the ball. You're not even taming the idea of staying in a ball, are you? Come on. 1 in 50! No, this is the last ball we can throw. We're not catching you, are we? Nope. Okay, we have to do this within 30 seconds. I don't have a +5 this time because I didn't want to get a minimal catch rate. So this way I'm willing to use a Jewel if it comes down to that. Hopefully we can beat this thing without it. Alright, let's do this, this, and this. Do this. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Alright, come on. We need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this. We are out of time. Alright, I'm gonna use a Jewel here. And there's no move here. At least no obvious move here. There's no move here! That's just wrong. Alright, I guess I'm dueling it again. We're beating this thing. Whatever it takes, this is episode 400. We're gonna catch this thing. Alright, ready? Here we go. One more jewel, and this thing is done. Alright, 14 seconds left. At least we're not getting a minimal catch rate. I probably could have beaten this thing within the second jewel, but once again, using a jewel raises the catch rate, so unlike a +5 moves. So we're gonna get a 21% catch rate here. So pretty much I am, for the most part, buying this thing, even though I'm not using actual money. But, you know, 21%. You're breaking out anyway, 42%. And we're getting a super catch power. So 77%. We're never going to get a better chance at catching this thing than this. This already broke out of 2 great balls. Oh, broke out of all the great balls twice for me. So finally we're going to catch this thing. It did cost some jewels to do this because the method I did do this is a little bit expensive because, once again, I used all the items except for the +5 moves, and I used 3 jewels here. But I did do this without the jewels to begin with, so, I mean, it's possible. All this for a Psychic type with 3-Force. So it has an attack power of 80, the Psychic typing, and the ability 3-Force. With that, we have captured Deoxys Speed. Oh my goodness, this stage was brutal. But you know what? It's episode 400. So you know what? We have a lot of coin grinding to do. So the way that I've been coin grinding is using Snover here. Snover is a pretty good Pokemon for that purposes. Well, for those purposes. Honestly, I just use some lower attack power Pokemon to just I guess assist here. I don't know. I could do this with Happiny and with, I don't know, Eevee. Why not? Now, there's a few ways of doing this stage. One way to do this is just the simple, since there's only 4 moves, one way, which is a little bit riskier, is you can just straight up go for as much as you can here. Of course, you're at the risk of only getting 600 if you get a big combo like that one, and then you're only going to get 600 coins. So, the thing is, you can get up to 1,200. They drop items, so there's that. Or it's not 1,200, 1,100, I think. I think it's 1,100. But the thing is, it's not really that helpful. We're gonna get 900 from this, so that's not too bad, because it is gonna drop something for us. But there is a way to actually make it so you're pretty much, as long as you don't get the biggest combo in the world, you're pretty much guaranteed to get 900. Which is, I mean, the problem is, you're not gonna get any more than that. Also, this way, you don't risk losing on the last turn if you don't get a combo. Basically, if you do something along the lines of this on turn 1, then you do this on turn 2, and then on turn 3, you can go for these 4. This way, on turn 4, you can just go for something here so the T-Tar can finish it off. T-Tar's a pretty good Pokemon here because it'll pretty much take down Snover within a few hits. And then you'll pretty much get your coins. Didn't drop anything this time, but we did get the 900, which is kind of useful. This way you can at least make sure you go for something other than coins on the last turn, so you're not going to end up leaving this thing unbeaten. That said, I guess next time we'll have some more special stages and whatnot. There's, I mean, this Mega Beedrill competition I might do off screen, although I have a lot of coin grinding to do since that Deoxys Speed really just depleted my coins and my jewels. I personally had a lot of jewels to spare here for this stage. I know a lot of people don't. I don't recommend buying jewels. I just had these things stored up since the beginning. Then I don't usually use them. I might drop one on the Weekend Meowth this week. I don't know. It really depends because I have a lot of coins to get. But then again, we'll see how many I can get from Snover. I'm probably going to end up using my free 15 minutes just to grind on Snover at this point, just because it was a lot of coins on Deoxys. Once again, you can do Deoxys itemless just by having the a maxed out Final Effort Litwick, but I don't have that. So, it is what it is. I do wish you guys good luck. to anyone who is brave enough to try to capture Deoxys Speed. Oh my goodness, that thing is a nightmare. But good luck. But with that, we actually did complete all of the current main stages and expert stage at the moment. So we got a Bacon Bird, we got the shiny Yveltal, we got the shiny Xerneas, and we have a Deoxys Speed. So happy episode 400, everyone. And here's to the next... Who knows how many episodes this is gonna be. Oh my goodness. I've been having so much fun with this game. I am not even really mad about the whole coin debacle. Well, guess I have a lot of work cut out for me. In either way, happy episode 400, and I will see you guys next time with some more DLC in Pokemon Shuffle. Goodbye!